If you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you are not new here, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I hope you decide to join my little YouTube family and stick around. Make sure you click that subscribe button before you go. Also, I'd greatly appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up as well if you enjoyed this video. It really does help my channel out, guys. I'm going to be reviewing the Ofra Free Spirit Palette. I'm going to talk to you about the palette, do some swatches, and also show you 3 different looks. So guys, this palette is a full face palette. This is the front of the palette. This is the back of the palette. Inside the palette, you have got a nice large mirror, and then you have got all of these colors as well. The colors are not actually listed in or on the palette, so I will post them in the description below. But there are 8 eyeshadows, 2 blushes, 2 highlighter sets. Well, 1 highlighter set, 2 highlighters, yeah, 2 highlighters, a bronzer, and a banana powder. So this is like a full face palette that you could take if you were going on vacation and you only want to take 1 palette and throw it in your carry-on or something. You could do that with this palette. So I think it's really great for that. It retails for $59 at Ulta, but it does say that it has a $190 value on the Ulta website. This palette is made in the US. I did a little bit of research on this myself, and I'm looking on the website, guys, and I'm sure that this is maybe a different size than this, but the Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter, which is this one, that full size retails at $29. Yeah, I called the Beverly Hills highlighter, and that retails for $32. Now, the blush retails for the smaller size $7.20 each, and for the pressed small banana powder is $12. Bronzer for the large bronzer ranges from $15 to $29 because it is on sale right now. It says normally $50. The blushes retail for $12. And then the shadows for the small looks like it's $7 normally. So this definitely appears to be a great value for this palette. I'm going to post the pictures for each of the 3 looks that I did in here, and I'm also going to post a picture of the palette with the shadows numbered in the order that I use them. So I'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatnot. Now I also use the highlighter shades for inner corner and brow bone, just because there's not really a shade that I would want to use for that in the palette. I wanted to go ahead and go in and use some of the bronzer and blush and show you guys how that worked. I'm going to take a little bit of the banana powder as well and just pop that under my eyes. Okay. So you see that brightening effect that has. Take this brush that Nicole sent me, and I'm going to go and get a little bit of that bronzer with that and try this one. I'm not going to contour and all that stuff today because I just really want to use what is in the palette to give you guys a, you know, a fair look at just the palette. I am going to put a little bronzer, you know, along here. Just bronze it up a little. And all right. I've got Jessica's theme song in my head. You know, you watch somebody a little too much when their theme song is stuck in your head. I think I'm going to use the more natural color blush this time. Yeah, I'm going to just pop a little bit of that in here, and then I'll go ahead and blend it out. So that is a really beautiful. That is this blush right here that I used. And we're going to go in with the Rodeo Drive highlighter. That is just the one that I want to use. Okay, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on there and a little bit over here. And then, you know, I like to be highlighted to the nines. I don't really care. Okay, and I'm just going to pop a little highlighter here as well, just because I like to do that. So that is the highlighters and bronzers and stuff, and of course I'm going to do swatches as well. So just wanted to share this with you guys real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the rest of the video. I'm going to post the pictures of each look along with the shadows that I used for that look, and then at the end we'll do some swatches and talk about this palette. So I will see you guys back here in a few. So I don't think any of that recorded for whatever reason. So we're gonna try again on this side, going in with the dark purple. Lay down, Bo. And I'm using the Morphe M433 that Jessica gave me. I'm going back over it again just to make sure and just to blend it out. And up a little. Up there as well. Now I'm going to take the bright blue shade out of this palette and I'm going to go in the outer corner with that, and I'm using my Wayne Gloss brush now, and just going to take this out here in the outer corner some and then take it up under the purple as well. And I am going to do a cut crease on this, so I'm going to lose some of it, and that's okay. Oh my gosh. So I see that my next large purchase, I'm telling y'all what, my next large purchase is going to be a set of these Wayne Gloss brushes, unless, you know, Wayne just happens to come across my videos and say, let me send some poor little small YouTuber a PR package of brushes. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. But yeah, otherwise, I'm pretty much going to plan on ordering these in the near future because they just make, it's like, I don't even know how to describe it, guys. It's like having different set of eyes. I mean, honestly, these brushes just, oh, they work so good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a cut crease now. I'm just going back along those edges so that they're not just real blunt. Alright. And now we are going in with this beautiful seafoam color. Alright, and I'm just going to go back in one more time with the blue. And I'm just going to blend that over a little bit into that sea foam, just because I want to blend those two together nicely with the wing gloss brush. And I know that that's not what this brush is made for, but yeah, I still did it. I did. Alright, I'm going to take the teal blue and we're going to go in under here. And you guys know this is just what I like to do. And you don't have to do your look the same way. I'm just showing you with my favorite. And I'm just going a little ways under with that light color because it really doesn't show up much. And then I'm going to take the purple and I'm going to come under here with the purple and then the blue. Okay, now I'm taking a little of the white highlighter and I'm just popping that on the brow bone. Okay. And then I'm taking a little bit of that white highlight again and I'm just popping it in here. Cause yeah. Because it goes on nicely in there. Alright guys, so this is my finished look that I'm going to do on camera. The other ones I will do off camera and just post pictures in here for you guys along with pictures of the palette, and I will be marking the colors 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. to show you which colors I used and in which order, but I did want to do one of them on camera so you could see how the colors blended and how well they worked. And yeah, I'm really pleased with this palette. So, and then at the end we will do the swatches and go ahead and discuss the palette further. Start out with these purples. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to do 1 swatch, 2 swatch, 3 swatch. Okay, so that's with 1. You guys can see that. I'm going to go back with a 2nd on each color. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to spritz my arm with the Ofra Makeup Fixer Spray. I'm going to rub it in a little just because I don't want it to be soaking wet. I want it to be like it would normally be if you're going to swatch colors wet. And I'm gonna go in with 1, 2, and 3. And so that is what they look like with the colors wet. All right, now we're gonna go in with the second row of shadows and the 2 dark shadows. Okay, so we're going with the orange. That's 1. Gold. Sea foam. We're gonna do dark brown. All right, and then we're gonna do the like neutral beigey color. So that is with 1 of each swatch. Now we're gonna go back and do that. We're gonna go back and do a second on the gold, second on the sea foam, a second on the dark brown, and a second on the beige. So I sprayed my arm with the Makeup Fixer spray again. I'm gonna go in with the orange, going with the gold, the sea foam, and then I'm gonna go in with the dark brown and the tan. So you can see the dark brown and the tan do not have much pigment, even wet or dry. Now I'm going to go ahead and share the banana powder with you guys, even though it's not going to do much. I'm going to hold it up close so you can see that, but the banana powder, you know, it's just going to be a powder. So that's cool. And then we're going to go ahead and take the pink blush and the natural color blush. That's with 1 swatch, and then we're going to go back with a second swatch on each of those as well. I'm not going to do those wet just because I don't ever wet my blushes. I don't know if y'all do, but I never wet my blushes. So I'm not going to do those wet, but those are with 2 swatches. And last but not least, again, I'm not going to wet the highlighters because I don't feel like it's necessary. That is with 1 swatch of the Rodeo Drive highlighter. That is with a second. It's really not necessary to go back with a second swatch on the highlighters because they're so beautiful. Then we're going to go in, I'm going to take the white on my thumb. That one, that one, that one, and that one. I'm going to put the white right there. And then we're going to just swatch those. There you go. I'm going to go in with a second one just for consistency's sake, but I just don't think it's necessary with these highlighters. But I am going to do that. Same fingers, of course. Alright, I'm going to go in with the second on that. I'm just going to take these one at a time this time. But those are absolutely stunning. There is no question that these highlighters are some of the best. I mean, they just are. Okay guys, so overall, do I think that this palette is worth $59? And I absolutely freaking do. I do. The only downfall to this palette to me is I like a lot of colors, but you can even use the highlighters, you know, for your brow bone and your inner corner and stuff to help with having additional colors. At first, I will say this, at first, I did not realize when I bought this palette that these 2 were shadows. Because there's nothing on the palette to indicate what is what, and these were set in here kind of strangely. They were between the blushes and the highlighters and the bronzer, and I actually thought these were really small contours at first, and I was a little confused. So after looking up the palette and doing a little research, I found out that these 2 are shadows. So these 2 shadows go well with these. With the orange and the gold. Now the brown and the light brown, they don't have much pigment to me. They're harder to build up, but they work. The blues and the sea greens and the blue, sea green, and purples are gorgeous, and I absolutely love them. The blushes are fabulous. The highlighter is fabulous. The banana powder is fabulous. And even the bronzer is really nice. So yeah, overall, is this worth $59? Yes, guys, it really is. And this is just a perfect travel palette. And the cool thing about it is also that you can switch out these colors. So if you start running low, you know, on your blue and it's your favorite, you can pop it out and order another one or order a different color. I'm not sure if you can buy these colors individually. I don't know, to be honest. But you could order a different color and pop it in here. And that's really cool. I like that. You can replace the blush, the bronzer, highlighters, any of it. You can replace it. So that is really cool. So overall, I absolutely love this palette. It was definitely worth $59. I am glad that I got it. I did use my points from Ulta, so I got this free. I've done a video on that. If you guys want to check it out, I'm going to post it in the cards right here. But definitely go check that out because I'm telling you guys, if you save your points at Ulta, it's so worth it. You can get so much stuff free. So anyway, that is that on this palette. I do love it. I'm glad I got this palette, and if you guys are interested in checking it out, you can buy yours at Ulta. I'm not sure where else they sell them, but I can tell you that they have them at Ulta for $59, and it is a great value. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this review. If you like this type of review, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I really want to be able to give you better reviews. If I'm looking to buy something, I want to know how well it's really going to work and not just see somebody do one look with it one time and then think that that's a great palette, because you really don't know from that. I have used this palette on multiple occasions. I did the looks in this video with it, and I wanted to go ahead and give you guys multiple looks, so I did do 3 looks, and then I went back since I got those new brushes to try and redid my eyes with this look, and I really love this. Is my favorite look from the palette is the blues and the purples. Go figure. That's just always my favorite go-tos, like blues and purples. I love them. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe before you leave. Also, make sure you ring that bell so that you will be notified when I post a future content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.